Foundations TV, everybody. Here we are at the Verdict Red Carpet with Vijay and Malini, Kala Malini. Welcome to Foundations TV. Tell us how you are associated with the project.
So we are both executive producers, or one of the executive producers of The Verdict. We're also closely associated with both Agni Entertainment, and have been for many years, and Krishna Sankar through the years.
Yeah, and besides the production itself, there is a lot of activity that happens behind the scenes, right? Such as in this particular situation, we had these mega actors and actresses being flown in from India, coordinating some of that, making sure that they get to the set, and there's a lot that goes into these kinds of family-oriented productions. So we are happy that we were able to participate in all of that, and I think I'm really looking forward to the product, the outcome today, and the audience here is just exciting to be part of. So really looking forward to this.
Have you seen the final product yet?
No, not yet.
We've seen bits and pieces in terms of the story, and we've been involved in the part of the shooting as well, of course. And actually, all the scenes were done here in Austin, Texas, and maybe a few in Bastrop, I think. So this is a local film, so we've seen quite a bit, but the final product put together, we'll be seeing it with you today. And we're nervous, we're excited, can't wait.
And we have with us Shalini, whose house it was actually filmed in. So Shalini, how was that experience?
My gosh, it was amazing. It was the first time we ever did something like this, and it was a wonderful experience. Just really out there. It was great.
That's awesome. Are you excited to see how your house looks in the movie today?
Yes, my gosh, I cannot wait. I'm so excited to be here and for the movie, and congratulations to everybody involved in this.
We are excited to see your house too, so good luck with everything.
Thank you.
Krishna, tell us more about the movie.
It's a courtroom drama happening for an Indian couple in America.
So maybe you can share what was your motivation for this movie.
So I've been doing theatre for 20 years, and I grew up in a theatre family, and this pretty much has been my creativity. It has been my passion from the childhood. So now after while I write my own script for my theatre also. So this script, when I start writing, it was initially written for theatre. I was going as a theatre script, but the way script was flowing, it was kind of going towards kind of feature film. And Prakash, who is the lead on my theatre plays, is my friend, brother, you can say anything. He's the producer. He said, this is a film script. Why are you doing this theatre? Then we started brainstorming. Okay, let's go. Then I came back with a theatre, from theatre to film script, and then that's how Verdict was born.
Well, I mean, there's a group of us who've been wanting to make movies for the last, 10, 12 years. We've all had education in film, done a bunch of courses, but it's been a kind of a block for many years because we've not gotten access to these actors. So things have changed in the last year or two where these actors are willing to do concept-based films and content-based films. So we were able to reach out to them last year, and finally we were able to get actors who have a market in India and go through a regular process, which is great. So now things are unblocked to where we know that we'll start making regular movies like this, and maybe even better or bigger from here onwards. So.
You do have, this was all shot in Austin, right?
Completely in Austin.
And there was, I read it, there was a 23-day time span that you used. So was that something that you had planned, or did that require special planning to get done, or was that it just happened that it was done in 23 days?
Okay, it's the pre-production work. What we did was phenomenal. Otherwise, in 23 days, in fact, the footage totally we shot close to 6 hours. You cannot shoot a film footage of 6 hours work in 23 days. So the scheduling, my direction team, completely supported me. My associate directors, my assistant directors, they all supported me completely in this. And then we came up with a schedule. And at the same way, the cast coordination, my friend Gopi and Raju who is in India, they only knew all these award-winning artists and everybody. So their help, and it is all lot of pre-production work. And of course, the cinematography, my DOP is Krishna. Again, he's a very famous award-winning Indian director of photography. So all these things we started working very early stage. The pre-production work took quite close to 1 year. And then by the time we started scheduling, we knew, okay, this is a schedule. We need to make this happen in fact, we said 24 days, but 22 and a half, we did it.
So one of the important challenges is that these actors will show up in the US only for a certain amount of time. So you have to over-plan in a way that you get done in 20 days or 22 days or whatever that is the amount of time they provide you, right? So it's unusual because in a usual project you shoot for maybe like 30 plus, even 60 days. This one you have to be super planned in a way that, what you do, whatever it takes to get them done and out of the country quickly. The advantage is that they are completely at your disposal when they're here. So that was a good thing.
How about the casting locally? How did that turn out for you? Like, was it easy to find people or, commit for those 23 days?
So the local casting went through typical auditioning models. We already knew people. We've been here for a while, maybe 20 years almost. So we know other actors, we know people in theater who wanted to do film. So it was a combination of theater actors, auditions and things like that. And all of them, read through the script. We had multiple rehearsals. So it wasn't a movie where we just came on set and shot. There was a lot of rehearsing before the actual scenes, which was helpful because once we started filming, it was fast. Like we didn't spend a lot of time, trying to get the right shot and things like that. So it's been a good mix of people, yeah.
Now, your passion is of course coming through. I'm sure it'll come through in the actual work as well. But even as you're talking about it, I can feel the passion. And I believe you quit your job to focus 100% on this. So tell us about that.
I was a CTO of a company, and theater I always worked and I did as a passion on the weekends and the evenings. This one, once it started getting into this magnitude, I have 2 national award winners as actors, 2 other actors who are very famous in India. So when I have these kind of people, I can't afford to work for 14 hours and then do film. And so I said, you know what? This is what my path is going to be.
That is some commitment, of course. And did you feel the same level of commitment from the actors who you chose locally in Austin too? Did they make the similar sort of choices?
100%. The actors we hired locally are professionals, and they knew exactly what is needed, and they gave their commitment. And I'm telling you, Austin has fantastic talent. In fact, initially this whole movie we were planning to do as a local talent movie. Then I told you, right, my friend Gopi and Raji, they kind of said, hey, this script is good, let's go big. And my producer Prakash agreed to it. That's how it happened.
That's fantastic. So how did you get involved with this project?
Honestly, it's a meeting of the minds, and I moved to Austin about 3 years ago. My wife and I used to live in Los Angeles, and when we moved, I had to start talking to people here to get connected with not only cultural events, but just opportunities to perform. Because I've always been a singer first, and I've always been a musician or producer first. So I had to start finding ways to go perform at venues and concerts and events. And that's when I started to meet Krishna and Prakash and many of the other people who are now also core members of the team. And we developed a genuine friendship. We did many events together, had a lot of discussions. And then there was a moment where Krishna comes up to me, actually at a friend's wedding, and says, "Hi, I have a movie script that I want to run by you, and wanted to see if you're interested in making the music for it." So things that really, I don't think one can expect these types of things to transpire until they actually just happen. I always, like I said, consider myself a performer and a singer at first, but I didn't know that I could tap into this side of my brain and make music for a 2.5-hour feature-length film along with 7 songs for the album. So it's nothing short of a humbling, incredible experience. I couldn't have asked for more. There were definitely incredible highs, and I'm sure there will be amazing highs beyond this this evening. This is definitely up there. There were also very tough lows where there were moments when I just didn't know how to progress the music further and forward. So just the fact that I had the opportunity to go through that journey and figure things out was nothing short of a miracle. I don't think a lot of people get the opportunity to explore themselves in that way. So the fact that I had the opportunity to do so, I'm very lucky.
So how was your house chosen for it?
They approached me, so Kala and Vijay are friends of ours, and they recommended our home for this movie. And the director and Prakash and Arvind Krishna, they all came to look at it, and they said that it would fit the script. And at that time, we didn't know what the script was. And so they decided to choose it, and we wanted to support the community and this effort to make a film in Austin for the first time, all shot in Austin. And so, yeah, we were happy to be a part of it. Yeah.
That's amazing. What were the specific adjustments you ended up doing?
Yeah. Of course, moving things around, which they did. They did most of it, and just making our house available, like all parts of our house. They shot pretty much in most of the rooms, and just making the space available and not being there. I think the biggest adjustment was for my dog. I have a German Shepherd, and she's a big dog, 100-pound dog. And so she was like, "What? I can't sit here. I have to move." And just moving her away, that kind of thing. But it was all small adjustments. At the end, it was all worth it.
What's your best memory of the times?
I would say the best memory was like mostly the courtroom sequences, where that was the time when the entire cast and crew was in one spot. Like most of the cast and crew was in the courtroom, filming. Or the best part of it was that's the time when the entire cast and crew were eating together and gelling together. So my favorite memory is those few days when we shot in the courtroom, when all of us were together in just like one spot, right? Yeah.
That's fantastic. So where is the verdict going from here? This is the premiere, and where is it headed?
I think the production team is working with the distributors right now. So they decide, when to premiere in India and then do OTT or theatrical release. All those things are distributors' choice, right? So,
Do you already have a plan for your next project?
yeah, I have my script. I have 3 scripts ready actually.
There are quite a few, I think, of projects in Austin. What I will say is keep your eyes peeled for Austin. This is just the beginning, not the end. And we look forward to sharing more in the coming months and coming years.